So I needed to make this video because I think it's important. Tomorrow I go and take the language arts and writing exam test for my GED. I have to pass all four to earn the GED, but I figured I'd go to the test center to be able to go to an official test center. November 20th is like an interview for me to have with them, so that in January, said January 6th, which is my birthday, I'll be having the math online camera classes on my laptop. They have them like twice a week for an hour and a half, I think, for like 7 weeks or so, 7 or 8 weeks. But I thought to make a video because I don't know what to be expecting when I get there. All I know is that it's going to be very confinedly trained and controlled. I don't know how many people are going to be there. I don't know what teachers they're going to be assigning to do certain tactics, because obviously there was a tragedy that happened at Richland College, and as torturing as everything has been, there's not going to be any difference. So I don't know if they can intentionally sabotage me. I don't know if they're going to intentionally make sure I don't pass it, or I do, or what's going to happen. But all I know is I'm trying to earn my GED. I'm a little nervous because I really want to anxiously get this done with and finish and earn my GED. But I thought I'd make a video on this because it's even to this morning, they're making me shit 4 or 5 times. I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and they get some blonde girl to walk over to her car, and they make sure that everything that I see is going to be in control to what they want me to see. And as a person was walking, gets into the car, and it was a bright red car, they shoot an electronic device into my stomach, into my intestines, making me shit. And it's this method of controlling me and abusing me horrifically. And as I'm finishing my cigarette, they send some other guy that has his bulldog walking and basically training me, and starts telling the dog, yeah, good boy, good boy. So they're referring to me as a dog, referring to me as an animal that they train and do, but indirectly. But I wanted to let y'all know that I wouldn't doubt it, that they're going to be shooting electronic devices while I'm there. I don't know if they're going to be making me shit in the middle of while I'm taking the test, where I'm acting hesitant and I can't really answer the questions correctly, or they'll be shooting some sort of electronic device. But my efforts is to earn my GED, and thought I'd make this effort to make a video about this. It's here in St. Albans, the 5 Lemna, I believe it's pronounced Lemna, Vermont Learning Center, which is about a 10-minute walk from here. But I wanted to make a video because I don't know if it's best for me to just take it online, all the tests online here in my apartment, where I have this crucifix, and how they're training me and blaming the mistakes on me and whatnot. But it's very confinedly to control me, very confined. I think it may be best for me to take the online courses. I still don't know if I'm going to be going to the online courses and taking them online here at the Vermont Learning, because they said they have a camera. Like if I take the test online, they have cameras that they force people to have inside the apartment, because obviously they can cheat. So that way it's an authentic test. They can make sure that nobody's cheating. So I thought to make a video, and that if I don't end up passing it, then I'm just going to probably try to take it online. I may try taking the classes all online, the test. That may be better because it's in the comfort of my home at the moment. But like I said, I may go to the testing center just depending on what's going on. I know when I get there, I absolutely know this. When I get to that, to the computer and go into the class, however many classes, and the man and the woman, or the transgender that's going to be there, the homosexuals, all this other shit, it's going to be to confine me, to make this train me. It's not going to be like I'm just going to go in there, take the test, and leave, and it's all smooth and everything. So I thought I'd make a video on this. I don't know at all what to expect. It's at 10:45 in the morning. You have to be there 15 minutes early, and the test is an hour and 50 minutes. So I believe it's close to about 45 minutes of multiple questions test on language arts, and the writing is another 45 minutes. I passed I passed the social studies and the language arts, but I'm only going to be taking the language arts test, and it was like half the test. So the test is like close to 25 questions, and I had to write an essay, and it said I did really well on there, and it was an official website, GED test website, that I have to pay for the test. So they also have classes on there, but this is just an online test that I took to see how well academically. But it said I did really well. I did quite a bit more points above the 145 that is likely to pass. I got a 153, which is significantly really well. And they test it in a way that if it says that I'm likely to pass it, then it's obviously way more likely to pass it than the actual test, obviously, because they don't want people to go in because I only get 3 chances in a 90-day period to pass the test. And if I don't, then I have to wait 90 days if I fail all 3. I'm hoping to pass the test. I'm hoping the first time, because I still have the social studies and all the other tests to do, and the language arts is supposed to be the most difficult, and the writing test. So, or the longest. I think the math is probably going to be the most difficult, but I don't know yet if I'm going to just decide to go ahead. By the looks of everything right now, I'm just probably going to be taking it all online, because I'm feeling a little really uncomfortable. I know when I get there, like I said, it's going to be, they have all the people there training me, persecuting me, agonizing me. They have it all set up when I get there. When I'm walking there, when I'm walking back, whether I'm going to get something to eat afterwards or before, what I'm going to eat for breakfast, or watching me here. And so yeah, I've been waking up about 9:30, 9 o'clock last few days. So I know that they're training my body to wake up at that specific time because of the test. So they're very confinedly controlling me. So like I said, I know they're going to be shooting electronic devices when I get there. But like I said, I had to pay $36 every time I take the test. And I hope that I can pass it. Don't know really what to expect. I just know it's not going to be good. I have good intentions to earn my GED and try to at least. But it may be best for me to just do it online, because they observe everything inside the apartment to make sure obviously people don't test for those that are going to take the actual official test online. But I don't know, maybe I'm smart enough to be able to just take the online courses for the math part, or on YouTube videos, and just study myself and pass it. But if not, I may have to. But I don't know when their classes start in January, but I don't know if their classes are going to start just being really toxic. That's all it's going to be. So when I take the online courses, it's 2 hours a day, an hour and a half, 2 days a week, an hour and a half each math class. And if I don't take it in January, then I don't know when the next round of classes enrollment is. But I thought I'd make a video because they're very training like an animal. Like, they train me and abuse me with all the things that had happened, and very abusive, very nasty. But yeah, I don't know what to expect when I get there. So I'm going to be taking the test 10:45 tomorrow. Thought I'd make a video so that for the straight community and understands what's going on, what they're doing to me. I'm doing the efforts that I can to better my life and to higher my education, and something that I should have completed in high school many years ago. But apparently, obviously I didn't. So, and there was not due to my own circumstances of fault. but this is the third time that I've tried. When I was 28, the tragedy happened, and then I tried once more in my early, I think it was like 34, 35, but I didn't have enough money to pass or to take the bus to go to class, and I was having too much harassment situations, the living situation I was going through, so I had to drop out of the class. But this is the third time that I've tried to now, or not a class, but to try to go to complete a GED. I have to pass all four. But all I'm now just thinking is like, I know that's what they're going to do. I know exactly what they're going to do when I get there. They're going to have people behave like Sarah Cooper. They're going to have Kenneth. They're going to have Kenneth Cooper. They're going to have all these situations that feed into my brain, very poison. It's going to be just poison. But I'm doing my best to just ignore it and just focus on the test and focus on just do what I need to do and nothing more than that, because I do want to pass it. There is a chance that I may not pass and complete any of the GED classes while I'm living here before I leave and move, which is in early June of next year. But I have to wait and find out what's going to be best. I have to be patient. If I can only pass one, that's fine. If I can only pass two, that's fine. If I pass all four while I'm here, it'll be perfect. It'll be great. So I can further my education and say that it's finally completed, and I can move on to other educational programs and better my life. But I'm making the efforts to try. So I guess I'll keep y'all posted when after the class, let you know how tortured it was and what they did, because I know it's what it's waiting for when I get there. But like I said, I have to try to at least go to the official test. Yeah, so I'll keep y'all posted, make a video hopefully pretty soon, and the test is tomorrow, so hopefully this weekend or right after the test I'll make a video and let y'all know what happened, how well I thought I did. But like I said, there's so much control of everything. It's not to say they're going to intentionally just keep sabotaging me or just make me fail on that very specific test, whether it's a math or social studies or science or whatever it may be. But yeah, just keeping y'all posted here. We're in St. Albans, Vermont, going to the Vermont Learning Center for the testing class. And I know they're going to be sending people in there that probably don't even earn a GED. And they're arranging everything to total strangers that look like certain people that I know, and then they say certain things, and then they start walking in certain patterns around me, and they wait for me to give them my ID, then they say certain things, but it's very persecuting against me. But like I said, I'm there to pay for the test. I already did, and hopefully I pass it. And I just felt them shoot me an electronic device on my butt cheek. But yeah, I'm trying to earn my GED. Hopefully I can, but if I can't while I'm here, I'm going to just keep scheduling for tests every month until I pass all four. I'm just going to keep scheduling them so I can finally complete it, hopefully before June. But at least I'm trying.